DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision from sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets. You ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going to fade down. You pray for distance with guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation beats opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What do you think? What's be done?
There we go. It should be good now. I think he got it up now. I think he can see it.
I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. Show you what these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up, beautiful track.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
In it to win it.
On the ready? Get in the end zone, fellas! Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Right back to him on first down. The Juju Brents comes up for the stop. The Bucs at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now 2nd and 9. In motion, the tight end. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Ready, ready. Hey, confused.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
It's 3rd and 16.
Ultra, ultra. Get some momentum here.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running left, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8. Rodgers now to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against the secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. To throw, it's Rodgers. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll swing this out to Tony. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try the left side. Goodson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And the slot man goes in motion left. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers.
Here we go, Zach.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case,
taking it right down Broadway. A big play that time for the Titans. 49 yards.
A 49-yard gain on the play.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
my first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Rodgers again now. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Nice little juke. Down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Taylor will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Rodgers. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Jonathan Taylor. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago. Even some of their own fans. I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 39-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. This short throw caught by Goddard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Dallas Goddard.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flushed out right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in ways, but they had to let it inside that first half.
They don't get to look up there, and you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And the Titans
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And quickly, they get to the line.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Rodgers. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Goodson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Waddle, the motion man right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And now they'll shift things around. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action, they'll throw. Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in.
11 more yards. Complete to number 17, Jalen Waddle. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tyler Goodson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season. And those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 41 yards. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He delivers another to Goddard. Complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. That's a Titans touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Rodgers will throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the comeback route here. That's Toney on the reception. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This ball deep for Toney. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. How about this? And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Titans have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Take it to the grill, baby!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Hey, take 26! Yeah, this. Screen again.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. Now he's loose again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Titans. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Titans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second and 9 from the 44.
22 needle. Set, cut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And the ball is knocked out. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Down the right sideline. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Red, yellow. Set, go.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Over here.
Rodgers throwing here. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but